My parents told me get good grades so you can go to college, go to good college, and then when you get to good college, get good grades so you can get a degree and then work in whatever you got your degree in. 2016 happens. That never happens. You don't just graduate from college and then get into the degree into the field that you want to do, let alone be a producer right off the bat. That never happens. But it fucking happened. My name is David Lee Polga. A lot of people know me as David Lee. My job here is I'm a content producer, editor, camera operator. I'm a lot of things. Call me a producer though. I went in for an interview. They brought me on as an intern, and it wasn't for any kind of credit at all. 2 months later, they asked me if I wanted a job. I was like, yeah, I would love a job. Took me on part time, and then they sold the company to someone to a bigger company. A new GM took over, and you know I left 3 months after the GM took over, and then 9 months later the GM left, and they called me back. I'm like, hey, you want your job back? I'm like, yeah, give me my job back. It would be awesome. I'll do it right. One of the shows we're doing right now is called Island 9. Island 9 is a show right there, basically about a Hawaii transplant, me. He leaves Hawaii so that he can be in a totally brand new environment, something different, you know? So he moves to Las Vegas. That was his first mistake right there. Another show in the making is called Filmmakers Lounge. It's basically a show about filmmakers. We're going to watch their film and then cut the commercial and watch the film again with some commentary. This job really does allow me to do stand-up comedy. In fact, I'm producing a show called That LV Comic Life. So even more so, I get to do comedy and get paid to produce that show. So I'm getting if I'm booked to do a show, and we're shooting it for the show, I'm getting paid for the show and for the television show at the same time. So it works perfectly. It's one of the things I'm passionate about pursuing and producing, because it's something I've been doing for the last 10 years.
David Lee, making us laugh. What's up? Yeah! Oh my goodness. Well, what's up, church? How you guys doing? Great. Okay, my jokes are a little bit different. In front of Christians, I tell Christian jokes. In front of Filipinos, I tell Filipino jokes. In front of Samoans, I tell Filipino jokes. Cause I'm scared. And in case you guys can't tell, I'm Filipino. And the thing about us, I just really don't like catching the bus, because every time you catch the bus, there's always Filipinos surrounding you, you know? You see a white person on the bus, you think car problems.
I was 6 months into comedy. I was 6 months old in comedy, basically. I had to fill 45 minutes of stand-up. Clean stand-up. Like, squeaky clean. Like, no dicks. That's all I had. All I had were dicks. Dick jokes. All I had were dick jokes and sex jokes. After 3 minutes of talking, I guess, because they weren't laughing, the booker from all the way in the back, I was like, wait, it's coming. I wasn't talking about a penis either. I was talking about the joke. It was on its way, and then it was bad. It was horrible. That was my first learning experience. You cannot do 45 minutes when you're 6 months old. 6 months old in comedy. It's like a baby trying to teach a class. What was I thinking? One of the reasons why I went to school is because when I was living in Colorado Springs, I was a dishwasher. I was a dishwasher at a zoo restaurant, and I had gone on several tours already. In fact, I had gone on my biggest tour, like 5 different states. I forget what it was, Nebraska, North Dakota. Don't ever go to North Dakota. Don't go there. There's nothing. I did the tour. I had a lot of fun. I had a blast. Then I had to come back to my job, washing dishes. And very humbling experience. I called my wife. I was like, honey, what's wrong, baby? Someone called me the best dishwasher. What's wrong with that? Come on! This is not my life. This is not my life. So I realized that I needed to get an education. I continued my schooling. I continued going to school, doing freelance gigs, Ubering, Postmates, doing whatever I could to survive, basically. And it was a rough road. It was a really rough road. I survived. I did it. I had to donate plasma. I was a plasma donator. That was one of the lowest points in my life. Shortly after, I was hired to do production for a news station, a news television show called Newsmax TV. The producer needed me to be available to him at all times, and I just wasn't having it. Even that this producer didn't understand production and how long it takes for it to do it, and he wanted to do green screen, which takes even longer if he doesn't know what he's doing. So I was like, all right, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. That's when my coworker called me, like right when I was about to sign contracts to do this news production for however long. Right when I was about to sign the contract, my coworker William, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, remember how you were offering me a job? I'll do you one better. How about you come back to your job and work full time? I'm like, sweet. So I met with corporate. They brought me back on full time. They liked the stuff that I produced, and they wanted me to be a regular on the team again. I'm like, how does a college graduate get to jump into a position like this? How often does that happen? That never happens, but it happened, and now it's happening. I said happened a lot. I said the same word a lot. But it is. It's kind of been a miracle. It's been amazing, and I'm just glad I'm still doing it. So I hope to be just, executive producer, writer, producer, director, mostly talent. I hope to have a comedy special one day on Netflix, hopefully. Netflix, Showtime, HBO, Island 9, I don't know. Some network, and hopefully it works out, because I work out. Ow, that hurt. I came here to do comedy, went to school. I was like, you know what? This is it. This is my last chance at anything. If I'm gonna do anything with my life, I'm gonna get an education. And I was on the plane. I remember being on the plane, looking out the window, out the city of Las Vegas, and I was like, what's up, Las Vegas? You don't know me yet, but you will.